Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's played in, and he's there to deal with it. Roberto Baggio. Mateus. That has been cut short. That has been slung wide. Now somewhat off target. And here's Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal. Aims beyond the defence. Pirlo. Now it's Messi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And it's Messi. Thuram. And Mateus. And it's Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Roberto Baggio. He's had a shot! They've scored! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nicked it back promptly. Backward it goes.
Natal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Stood up well to him there. Mateus, renowned for his long-range shooting, and he's got away from him. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Edmilson. Deco. Cucurella. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pirlo. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has not gone well. Company. Cucurella making good progress. Deco, he's shifting through the gears here. Deco delivers. And that has been cleared. Looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Desai cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Yamal. And this is Shevchenko. And this is Deco. Can he get it through? Deco. Oh, that's fabulous. Cucurella. A header! And again! Nepal with the corner, there first. Deco with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Unai Simon sends that a long way. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. And it's Thuram. Rodri, very much a man of this moment. Now, what about a counter-attack? Strong running down that left flank. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Nepal go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we get things going again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Shevchenko. Oh, couldn't quite catch up to that. Shevchenko. That's the keeper's ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's well spotted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Varane gets across to intercept that. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Oh, he's got... And the shot! Well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
And Shevchenko! And that's a good finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Nepal, and he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Deftly away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nepal have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And here's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Nepal can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Puskás needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Shot could be on. Real chance! And that's a tidy finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Roberto Baggio! And over, just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Cucurella is looking to influence the game from out wide. Rodri looking to play him in. Pirlo. Vieira. Thuram. Yamal. Half an hour gone in the second half. Can he get onto this? Thuram calmly anticipates. Vieira. Mateus. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri. Edmilson. Well read, nice interception. Pirlo. Roberto Baggio. And he's managed to get free. Kompany did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Pirlo. This is a promising build-up. And this is Messi. Roberto Baggio engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 7. Messi. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 23.
Tries to pass it through. Luis Suarez!
El dorsal 5.
That was very necessary.
El dorsal 20. Ronaldinho. El dorsal 21. El dorsal 3.
Pinches it off him.
El dorsal 14.
Scholes.
3 minutos de descuento.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's a little off target. Clipped into space. Goes for a shot! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? That's... And we're done. Nepal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage.